Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin. Let's talk about Nintendo Switch. Man, I can't believe I was just about to call it NX, but that's what it was once code name as the Nintendo NX. Now we knew they were going to end up changing the name. It was only what were they going to change it to? Because there's no telling with Nintendo. They call it the Switch, I guess, because it's a hybrid console, and then you can switch out the two sides of it, the controls, the thumbstick, D-pad, and the buttons on the right. You can switch those out. You can put it on a controller, I'm sure, that comes with it and play it like that. It may not come with it. It might be something you have to buy separate. And you can actually use those separately to play with the gamepad. So there's a lot going on, a bunch of gimmicks with it. Let's get into them. It's using it has actually shouts out to the guys that are doing the rumors. They were spot on. It is gonna be like a gamepad tablet type thing. Looks small, but just seeing it on video, maybe it's gonna be a little bit bigger. But it does look small. And you have that, like I said, you can take the two sides out. You got a controller that you can attach those to, play it on your, dock the gamepad, and play those on your TV. Or you can take the gamepad off and put the what's calls back in and still play on your TV from the start. I'm pretty sure because that's something you can do on the Wii U. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep that. And you can take the gamepad. You can take the gamepad with you and literally play it essentially like a mobile device, and play it anywhere. Big question is, what is the battery life going to be like? That was the issue with the Wii U. What is that battery life going to be like? Also, it has like a stand on it, and then you can take both controllers out, and you can actually use those separate, and you can play like split screen. Don't know how much people will actually use that because those things are fucking small. They're about the size. They look like a damn Snicker bar, about the size of a Snicker bar. It'll be bigger, but they look really small. But they did show that is an option. We always like options, so that's something you can do. You can play with a friend. They showed them playing, and let's talk about some of the games. They showed them playing 2K, which is a third-party game, and they showed them play 2K, and they showed Skyrim. So we'll have to see with what they're gonna do in terms of third-party. They talk about it now early on. They said that with the Wii U, and third party is going to be important. A lot of third parties backed out because obviously the struggles of the Wii U, but then people didn't support it. Most people that buy a Nintendo platform, if they're even remotely interested in a third party game, they have an Xbox One, they have a PS4, they have a PC that they can play these third party games. It's probably going to run a lot better. Especially if it's a multiplayer third-party game, more likely to play it on one of those platforms. So we'll have to see how the third-party situation goes. It's always been a question mark with them since the Wii, third-party support. But those are the two third-party games they showed. They showed a newer Mario game, about 10 seconds of gameplay, but I believe it looks newer. I haven't seen a lot of that stuff, so it looks like a new Mario game. They showed Splatoon, which, as you know, is a Wii U game. So they're probably is it gonna be some kind of updated? Is it gonna be a different version? Is it gonna be the same game? Pretty sure they're gonna keep backwards compatibility, but I'm wondering, do they have to change stuff to make it able to? I don't think they. I don't. I'm not sure if they will, but like I said, they still got to do a direct. This is just a trailer just to show off what the thing is specifically made for and how it's a hybrid console. Not what games or if it's going to have backwards compatibility, but that's something Nintendo has always kept around. Well, at least with the Wii. Wii could play GameCube games, Wii U could play Wii games, and I think they're going to kind of keep that, seeing as a lot of people like that backwards compatibility. And I don't think it's going to have a bunch of games, so go ahead and use the back catalog of games. So maybe they're going to have most of their first party games being able to function exactly as you saw Splatoon function, because they showed that they showed the mobile, you take the dock with you because they showed it on the TV, so it's gonna have that. They also showed Zelda. Zelda's like the first game they showed with as you know, it's gonna be a dual release. The Switch comes out March of next year. It's going to be a dual release with the Wii U and the Switch, which is something they've done with Zelda quite a few times. They did it with Twilight Princess. They did it with I think the Twilight Princess was the big one they did. Like I think they did for another. Really can't remember, but I can see what they're doing there. They want to get people on the Switch, and why not a Zelda game, which is a very big first party game for Nintendo. So I can see why they're doing that. Um, Also they showed Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8. Yeah, they showed Mario Kart 8, which as you know is on the Wii U. And they showed the girl was playing it using it as a mobile device. And that's when you first saw that you can take the controls off from the left and right side and literally like play almost split screen with that. So, there you go. Those are games show. Then those are some of the games you're gonna get day one. I've been hearing rumors of and rumor that they may do that with Smash Brothers. Like I said, they're probably gonna do it a good amount of their first party games. They're gonna be backwards compatible, but they're also gonna be able to work with all the functionality of the Switch. Cartridges. It's using cartridges. And I know when we first heard about it, people were thinking back to the NES, Super NES, N64 days, which N64 days, them going with cartridges really hurt them. A lot of people were really thinking about that, and that was back in the time technology started to become very old. Discs were popular to the scene with the PlayStation, with the Saturn, so forth, so on, Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and you know people saw them go away from cartridges, and people were kind of thinking back to those days. But that technology has advanced so much. You got USB thumb drives. You get about $5. You can get 16, 32 gigs of space. SD cards around the same price. You can get a huge amount of space, and it's still in terms of if you want to buy in bulk, it's still more expensive than this. But this is Nintendo. Just like any other huge corporation, they probably can get a discount. They get it in bulk. They're probably going to have their own proprietary ones. I'm pretty sure they will, just for security and all that. So it is a thing. And I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad that they're going to have that. Just looking at the advancements in technology. My biggest issue is with this whole thing, and I'm about to wrap this video up. With this whole thing is the support. Will there be huge droughts in games which hurt the Wii U? Will they get the third party support? Will we see companies, second party games where companies make new IPs specifically for the Switch? I would like to see that. That will help. I think people will be more likely to buy them. Because Nintendo people look for more cartoony, games like that instead of more realism. One of my favorite franchises is like the Prime series, which was on the GameCube. I think got put into it was on the Virtual Store on the Wii U. They need to do something with that. But I don't really want to talk about what games they should come out with. But I think they should definitely not have any droughts. They gotta keep releasing games. They gotta keep people interested in that platform. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. I guess I'll guess a price. I want to say 300, 350. They're probably gonna have different SKUs with more space. They didn't really mention anything. Like I said, we're gonna get more details at the next direct, and I'll watch it. It's video games, and as you know, Smash Bros is one of my favorite games. And I like Nintendo just for that alone. Same with like Prime, although we haven't gotten one in a while. But you don't want to see Nintendo fail. You always want competition. You want new games to play. And that's just how I feel about it. If you feel any different, just let me know. But if I didn't already say, the video is probably gonna play somewhere. My head it may be in front of my head or whatever. But for copyright reasons, I'm gonna play the video somewhere on the screen. But let me know what you think down in the comment sections about the whole Switch and everything they showed in this 3.5 minute trailer. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Thanks for watching.